Let's back up yesterday's Champions League sweep with another. Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Jason Mattis with Winning Bets. Thanks for hanging out with me on this episode. That's right, you heard it. We went 2-0 yesterday in the Champions League. We swept the day right away. You guys remember, we took that Locomotive plus 1.5. That game ended a 1-1 draw. After Locomotive went down 1-0 early, they clawed back their way into that game with a penalty. And again, that game finished 1-1, so that was nice. Then you guys remember our other bet. We took City and Olympiacos, took the over 2.5 in that game. If you were following along in that game, that was an incredibly sweat. They got their third goal in the 90th minute. But hey, they should have always gotten that third goal. It just took a little bit longer than expected. And then we parlayed that game with both teams to score. Yes, in the Inter Real Madrid game, and that was over, I think, around 20-25 minutes. Both of those teams were able to score nice and earlier in that game. So yeah, again, 2-0 yesterday in the Champions League, plus 1.92 units. Congratulations. Go ahead and like this video if you were part of yesterday's 2-0 sweep. That's what I like doing. A nice bounce back day after Monday's disastrous day there on Monday Night Football. Came right back with a 2-0 sweep. We're going to look to do that again today. Before I give you guys my bets today in the Champions League, you guys remember our free $25 giveaway bet was a success. We reached out to VTU Mouth, gave him his money, and then he also supplied us a bet for today. So let's go ahead and reveal that. He's taken Chelsea and Dortmund on the money line, and that comes in at plus 122. And I made that bet for him over at DraftKings, and that'll net somebody $30 if that bet comes through. So really nice odds there at plus 122. So Chelsea Dortmund is what you're rooting for today there for the free giveaway bet. Go ahead and blow up the comments, and I myself must say, go Blues. Go Blues. All right, there you go, VTU Mouth. I did it. I'm a United fan. I said, go Blues. You wanted me to do it. I did it. It was extremely painful to say it, but I got it out over with. So, all right, guys, let's go. Let's go Chelsea and let's go Dortmund. All right, guys, now let's move on into my bets. I've got 4 bets for you today in the Champions League. I'm going to go ahead and start off, and much like yesterday, we're not going to really delve into a whole lot of detail into these games. This is match day now 3 in the Champions League. A lot of these teams we've already bet on. Actually, all these teams today we've already bet on the first 2 match days. So much like yesterday's show, I'll just go ahead and hit you with the bets and a little justification. The first matchup here is Manchester United. I'm taking both teams to score no at minus 112 over at FanDuel. Look, they're playing Istanbul. They should absolutely hand Istanbul really easily here. So Manchester United, they held Leipzig to no goals. If you hold Leipzig to no goals, you should do the same to Istanbul. So I like that bet. I'm also going to take Chelsea, both teams to score no, and that comes in at minus 110 over at FanDuel. They're playing Rennes. We know Rennes. We've made money off Rennes on the Rennes-Krasnodar matchup. But that doesn't mean Rennes is any good just because we made money off them. It just means we put in a good bet. And today, I don't like them scoring against Chelsea. So it's both teams to score no at minus 110. And on both of these games, on these English clubs, guys, let me tell you what's a little awesome stat I found. Match day 2 in the Champions League, the English League clubs, there's 4 of them. There's Chelsea, Manchester United, City, and Liverpool. They give up 0 goals in the entire match day 2 in Champions League. 2 of those teams were involved in yesterday's action. They give up 0 goals again yesterday. The Premier League teams are on fire. English clubs are on fire in the Champions League, so hopefully they can keep that going. I'm going to go ahead here for my third bet and parlay Chelsea and United. So parlay Chelsea and United, money line parlay, and that comes in at minus 110 on FanDuel. And then my last bet here, I've got one more parlay for you. We're taking Dortmund on the money line and Juventus on the money line, and that one comes in at plus 107 on FanDuel. Dortmund is playing Club Brugge. We know Club Brugge. We made money off that game last week with Brugge and Lazio. And Juventus is playing some team I can't pronounce. They're from Hungary. I mean, come on. They should absolutely smash them. Absolutely smash them. Can't even pronounce them. Don't even recognize them as being a regular Champions League club. So Juventus all day long in that matchup. So that parlay, again, comes in at plus 107 on FanDuel. Those are going to be my 4 bets on today's Champions League. Let's look to back up yesterday's sweep with another sweep today. Before I let you guys go, though, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys Europa League bets already. I've already done all the research last night for Europa League action. So let me just go ahead and hit them with you so the lines don't move all that much and you can get the good value like I've got. All right, so the first matchup, I'm taking CFR, and they're playing AS Roma. What I like about this matchup is you're going to look at this matchup and think, whoa, AS Roma is significantly better than CFR. Well, are they? Roma didn't even beat CSK last week in the Europa League. They drew that game 0-0. Look, remember the attempts on target for these two teams? Roma has 8 and CFR has 6. And again, Roma drew 0-0 last week at home to CSK. And CFR beat CSK 2-0 on the road. So common opponent with Roma playing at home only drew them. CFR gets them on the road. They won 2-0. The bet here is CFR plus 1.5, and that's at minus 125 over on PointsBet. The next matchup I want to look up here is Real Sociedad versus AZ. The goal differential here in the Europa League tournament is Sociedad is 1-1, AZ is 5-1. AZ beat Regia 4-1. Real Sociedad only beat them 1-0. AZ beat Napoli 1-0 on the road. Real Sociedad lost to Napoli 0-1 at home. The attempts on target, Real Sociedad has 9, AZ has 8. Look, I'm going to go ahead and use my soccer system. The bookmakers have Real Sociedad favored here, and everybody's jumping on it just because of name recognition. But AZ, I mean, just gave you the stats right there. AZ should, I think, win this game and at worst get that draw. So I'm using the soccer system that I've got. If you do AZ to win, that's at plus 480 over at FanDuel. That one will net you 1.9 units. And go ahead and bet the draw. That's at plus 320, and that one's over at PointsBet. So I'm doing the win at FanDuel, but I'm going to do the draw over at PointsBet for the better odds at plus 320. And that one will net you 1.1 units. So either one of these, we get the win or the draw, will win over a unit. We get that win, we'll win almost 2 units. So I love using my soccer system here for this play. 2 more for you here, guys. We're going to take Celta versus Sparta Prague. Sparta Prague has 1 goal in 2 games so far in Europa League. Sparta Prague has 3 shots on target so far in Europa League. That's third worst. And they have 10 shot attempts altogether in 2 games. That's also third worst. I'm going to go ahead and take both teams to score no, and that comes in at plus 108 over at FanDuel. And the last Europa League bet for you guys, I've got Red Star versus Gent. Look, Red Star's goal differential is 5-3. Gent's goal differential is 1-5. Red Star is in the Serbia League. They're first with a goal differential of 39-5, and they haven't lost at all this campaign so far. They've got 11 wins and 2 draws so far in their domestic campaign. Gent's in the Belgium League. They're 12th so far in the league, and their goal differential is 19-19. I'm going to go ahead and take Red Star money line, parlay that with over 1.5, and that comes in at minus 115 over at FanDuel. All right, so those are my 4 Champions League bets. Those are my 4 Europa League bets. Good luck, guys. You're going to go ahead and tail me on these bets. Let's get some positive energy going in for those comments for Chelsea, Dortmund. I want to give somebody on tomorrow's show $30, but we need Chelsea and Dortmund to go ahead and hit. So let's fire up those comments and get those teams riled up. Otherwise, guys, I'm Jason Mattis, and I'll see you on Thursday's episode. Thanks for watching this episode of Winning Bets. I'm Jason Mattis. I'll see you again when we are celebrating the wins and making more winning bets. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more winning bets.